A recent CBS News poll finds 40% of Americans plan to make New Year's resolutions. Retired Navy SEAL David Goggins says he knows how to make those changes stick. Goggins is described as one of the toughest men on the planet. He's the only man in history to complete elite training as a Navy SEAL, Army Ranger, and Air Force Tactical Air Controller. He's also an ultramarathon runner with more than 60 races under his belt. Goggins has published a memoir and self-help book called Can't Hurt Me, Master Your Mind and Defy the Odds.
But let's say it's real cold out in New York City. Let's say it's 30 degrees. You go outside, you get your gloves on, you go for a 5-mile run.
You're going to forget everything you said.
Everything I said is gone. That's motivation.
So you write about how Rocky motivated you. That movie motivated you, but you had to take it that next step. So how do you do that then?
Well, the thing about it is it's about being driven almost to the point where you're obsessed. Because when you get to that point of being driven and possibly obsessed, you no longer care if it's 30 degrees outside. That wind chill hits your face, you feel it, you might go back inside, but to get more clothes on to go outside. So you have to find that passion, that purpose of your life is different for everybody.
A lot of tragedy happened in your life early on, and the death of a potential stepdad. You witnessed a young child that was tragically killed in an accident. But there was something that hit me. You talk about being the only one of your kind many, many times, and that all you want to do is stay home and wallow, because to go into public is to be completely exposed, vulnerable, or a world that tracks and judges you.
Right.
It's just as simple as that?
It's as simple as that. Basically, what you have to do is just look at yourself in the mirror. We are always, a lot of us are waiting for this magical thing to happen and fix our lives. Like, for instance, a lot of things damaged my life. It wasn't just all me. You know, it's your dad, it's your mom, it's your childhood, it's being bullied. It's so many things that we all have a story. But what happens is we're always sitting in, I call it poopy pants.
Poopy pants.
Poopy pants. We're all sitting back, woe is me, kicking rocks down the street.
Yeah.
We're waiting for some magical miracle to happen to get fixed. And that's not going to happen.
And jump out of your comfort zone?
You have to do that. You have to face all these things because they're not all yours to own. Now, what happens?
So how do you make that? How do you make that move?
Well, how you do it first is, I call it the accountability mirror. When I was 16, 17 years old, I went to this mirror, looked at myself in the mirror, and I saw a person that I wasn't proud of. You have to call yourself out.
You wanted to be proud of yourself.
I want to be proud of myself. But you have to call yourself out in a way that's not kind. We live in a very kind, gentle world. We have to find the right words for situations. You have to call yourself out for what it is and change the problem. You have to be real with yourself, real and raw with yourself to fix the problem.